Hi guys, welcome to our homesteads. This is Wes and Nancy with Amen Acres Homestead. We wanted to come to you and wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a safe one, and just remember what the season is all about. It's about Jesus and our families.
Okay, so we want to, in January and the rest of this year, we want to do some canning and cooking. I want to do some natural medicines, which I believe is very much a part of homesteading nowadays, especially with things that have happened in the recent past. How valuable is it to be able to go to your cabinet and get cough medicine or a natural antibiotic? We've showed you some already. A few years back, I had some sensitivities to some medications, and at that point started learning about chemicals and things that are in our environment and how important it is. And I really feel like if we can cut down a few of the chemicals in our environment, that will help us a great deal. And so we want to share some of those things with you. And I want you guys to start checking on the back of your foods and your medications. I want you to start understanding what's really in them and how important it is to your health.
Yeah, we started looking at the back labels and the side labels on our foods, and it really was a big eye-opener for me, because there's so many chemicals in there, and it's just 2/3 of them you can't even pronounce. So if you can't pronounce it, is it really good for you to eat? We're still working towards getting out on our own piece of land, so we're limited on what we can actually do here. And it kind of goes with our saying that my wife came up with, is do what you can where you are. You know, the container gardens last year, I didn't have a whole lot in them, but we love tomatoes, so we had a lot of tomatoes. Next year, we're going to try to add a few more in there and try to get a few more things. And we're planning on going to more the farmers markets to try to get some actually farm-grown stuff. We are blessed that we live in an area that's close to Amish people, and a lot of times you go out and buy their extra food. They have little stands and stuff, and that's some really good, clean food there.
Yeah, they raise their stuff like our people used to. Oh, the tomatoes, we made our own marinara sauce, and we made several things like that. We just didn't quite have enough. When we get our own place, we're going to have a lot of tomatoes. A lot of tomatoes. I can go out there with a salt shaker and just eat them. I love tomatoes. The next segment we're going to talk about immune boosting and how to stay healthy in the winter. You know, doctors don't like to prescribe antibiotics so much anymore, and so there's ways to get around that.
Going on the tomato thing, one of the tomatoes that I want to do next year, this one that my parents used to do when I was a kid, I loved a lot, I know she likes them, is those little yellow pear tomatoes.
Oh, I love those.
Look forward to that and watch those grow next year.
Mm-hmm. We want to do some jellies and some breads. I showed you an easy bread. We're going to do the harder breads. Yes, we love jelly and sweets. I love all things sweet, and preserves, and we made some apple butter. We'll make some other things, and I think January is a wonderful time to do some canning, so come along with that. We're going to do all of those wonderful things, and we just thank you guys for coming along with us and being a part, and we just wanted to say Merry Christmas and thank you so much.
Keep your eyes open. We're going to have several videos, and one thing that my wife's already said that she wants to try is to learn how to fish. So I'm going to teach her how to fish this next year. Something that you guys probably don't know about me is I was actually raised out in the country, and my family was all right there within 2 miles, most of them. And I had 2 wonderful cousins that we used to run around. When we couldn't drive, we'd walk or we'd take a bike. There was little creeks around there and go fishing. We've got our kayaks. You haven't seen those yet, so you'll get to see those next year. Our idea of what homesteading is, what way I was raised, what I believe, is not so much of just having to stay on the place and constantly work, but you want to make sure that you can take care of yourself, sustain yourself, and still have some fun and go to do a few little things here and there.
All things natural.
Yep, everything natural.
And wholesome and homemade as much as possible.
And we might throw a few in there every once in a while of places, close places that we can go to and spend like a day or two and do a little, show you some of the small town stuff around where we live at.
Yeah, we could take them to some of the farmers markets.
Yep. Well,
Yep.
I plan on doing some of the plant farmers markets too.
Yeah.
So, guys, we really appreciate you watching our videos. We really appreciate when you subscribe and like. We started this channel to not only share some of our knowledge that we have learned, but also to just have some fun. And both of us, we are in our 50s, and we're looking for time to be retired. And things are tough right now. You know, well as we do, if you go to the grocery store,
Food's expensive.
Gas up and down is costing a lot. So we want to be able to take care of ourselves and still have some fun in life.
And we want to share with you ways to save money. I'm a tightwad. I can pinch a penny.
She's excellent on that. Just reach down there, hit that subscribe, please. Give us the thumbs up for the like. And please
leave a comment for us so that we know things that you might like to see. We might do something that if you ask us to, or let us know if you like something, or if there's something that you want to add. That would be wonderful. We'd really appreciate it.
And also in the comments, there's other people can look down there too. So you might have an idea to add on top of what we've done that might help somebody else out. Go ahead and add it. That's the one thing we were looking for is input and help, and see where we can go, where we need to go. As she says, stuff that you'd like to see. If we can do it, we're going to try to do them.
Our whole point is to try to help you guys out, and you know, you guys are a wealth of knowledge too, and we can help each other out on this format. And I really think it's going to be important in the future to be able to be more self-sufficient.
We're all going to be a community.
Yep.
We can all help each other out. One of my grandfather's favorite saying, and I stick to this day, he says, the day that you stop learning something is the day they put you in the ground. There isn't a day that you can't learn something.
That's right.
And I'm really understanding that now as I'm getting a little older.
Thank you for joining us here on Amen Acres Homestead. We appreciate you. Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful time with your family. Hug those nicks. Enjoy that food. Have a lovely time. And we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.